Okay. Hey, you guys. Checking in. It is Friday. I am outside on the porch. For real, for real. I was sitting in the car and I was like, I don't know if it's going to be cool enough for me to come out here. But I'm working it out. It's okay. It's not too bad. So I'm not going to complain. But yeah, it's definitely, y'all know I was in Houston last week. So before I left, we had like this crazy heat wave and the humidity was like off the chain. But this right here, being back, I don't know what the weather is today. Hold on one second. All right, I went ahead and put my do not disturb because I forgot it wasn't on. But yeah, before I left, it was so freaking humid that when I got to Houston, Houston was less humid. But now I'm back. We're back to like our regular summer type of day. So I'm not complaining too much. Y'all hear my nephew, he's in the background having him a good little time. But yeah, I just wanted to check in with you guys, let y'all know how my week was. When I tell y'all, so y'all know I went to Houston to help my friend move. She moved right up the street, but still, like, she didn't have any like family and busy friends and stuff out there. So I was like, let me go ahead, go help her. And sure enough, even though we was packing and moving, your girl is not going to miss a meal. So when I tell y'all I ate extremely well, I ate extremely well. If y'all have not been to Houston, y'all got to go to Houston at least for the sake of the food. The food was so freaking amazing. Now, granted, there was a couple places I went to that was, it was a hit or miss. But other than that, overall, the Houston cuisine is on point. I've been like battling like Cali, Atlanta, Chicago, Houston. Like, what is my favorite food place? And I'm not gonna lie, for the longest it's been Atlanta. And I'm a little biased too, because of course I used to live in Atlanta and out in Cali. But y'all, when I tell you, Houston definitely got an award for me. And you wanna know why? Because Houston, they have this place down there called Stuffed Wings, y'all. These stuffed wings literally changed my life. Like, Benny Wine has a song that says, my whole life has changed since you came in. I knew right then. That's how I felt when I was eating that chicken, y'all. The chicken was so freaking amazing. So they had 4 different flavors. They had the chicken boudin, which is what I got. They had dirty rice. They had macaroni and cheese, and then they had a seafood stuffed chicken. It was freaking phenomenal, like really, really, really good. So now, like, that is like my new spot going out there. Of course, I got a chance to go to Turkey Leg Hut. Turkey Leg Hut is not going to disappoint. It is amazing as well. Them turkey legs are huge. Like, they're like this big. Turkey legs is super huge. So yeah, so that was nice. But yeah, the food, A1. I had amazing brunch. I am a brunch girl, to be honest, and I had brunch every day. Every day. It didn't matter what time it was. My friend like, what you want to eat? And it's really not even a whole usually brunch for me. It's usually just breakfast. You know what I mean? But we're gonna call it brunch. But yeah, it was so freaking amazing. It was definitely hot down there for sure though. So it's nice to come back and to just be free of most of that humidity. So no complaints there. I told you I'm doing some training for this to do training for teachers in August. And I definitely underestimated how much of a time commitment it was going to be. Because y'all, literally, I was working on this section that had to be like completed by yesterday. I'm thinking like, okay, I'm gonna be able to knock it out. I was working on it from 3 p.m. yesterday to like 11:30 p.m. yesterday. So like a full day worth of training. And then I had to record like certain aspects of the training, and the training kept on like cutting off on me. So I was like super upset and over it because I'm like, this is not okay. Like, I'm not about to record this no more. But other than that, no true complaints. Oh, I got to record on a podcast today, so that was really fun. It was a really, really good conversation. It was my productivity coach. I remember last year I had a productivity coach. She has a podcast out now, and it's all things productivity and business related. So we were just talking about being productive and like being in business and just like the freedom of time that you have with entrepreneurship, but how there's like a lot of like guilt and shame that can be surrounded by it because you do have so much time. It's just like, oh, am I being productive enough? Am I, setting enough goals, things like that. So that was really good. The podcast was probably like 45 minutes. We chatted or whatever. And then we had like a good little conversation afterwards. So that was good. In addition, you guys know I am preparing to be leaving for Mexico at the end of August. So I have been looking more into locations. The lady that I did had to record a training video with yesterday and do like some partner reflections. She told me she goes to Mexico often, so she gave me a community to check out that is right outside of Playa del Carmen, which is where I think I'm going to be going. It's still kind of in the air where I'm going to go, but I'm really thinking about just going ahead and getting an Airbnb and then figuring out housing when I get there, kind of like what I did in Puerto Rico. So that is an option. I'm just not sure yet. It's kind of up in the air still at this point. So yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on here. My mom and my aunt and my uncle, they have a concert tomorrow. It's a gospel concert, so they're paying homage back to the like 90s or whatever. So looking forward to that. My uncle, he had a group back in the day, and so he's putting them all back together, plus a couple of new members, and they're going to be performing. And then my aunt, her choir, they just performed. I don't know if y'all remember, it was a show called How Sweet the Sound. It used to come on TV. Well, it's come on TV, but I think they were maybe having like some funding issues or something. So I know they have it up on YouTube. I don't know if it's still going to be like a TV special or not. But my aunt, her choir went and performed, and they got like perfect scores across the board. But for some reason, I don't know why they didn't win the entire competition. So I know that was a little heartbreaking for them because they did an excellent job. I might have to try to link it on the bottom of the video just in case you guys want to check it out, but they did an amazing job. And like I said, they got 10s all across the board, but another choir, I forgot where they were from, ended up winning that category, and they didn't get a perfect score, but politics are politics. But yeah, so pretty much I'm looking forward to doing that. Another one of my good friends, she is getting ready to relocate. She's finishing up her residency as of the 30th because the new residents come in on the 1st. So July 1st is the start date for all like residents around the country. And so it's like a big day and a lot of jokes are said around that time. And essentially they're going to yeah, she's actually leaving to go to another residency program, so I'm going to go help her move in the morning. Super excited for her new journey. But it's crazy because her program ends on the 30th for her current residency, and then which is emergency medicine, and then tomorrow and then on that Friday, because the 30th is Thursday, I want to say, and then that Friday is the first she starts a new residency program. So she's literally having to switch programs like very, very quickly. So she's not getting any rest. She said when she gets off work on the 30th that she's getting on the road. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm sad she's going to be leaving. It's been nice. Even though I don't get to see her much, it's been nice to know like she's been in my city. So yeah, Mr. Misfit is on and said, been watching too much 90 Day Fiance. Oh my gosh, I used to watch 90 Day Fiance all the time. That's definitely one of my little guilty pleasures. I haven't watched it in a while though. Last time I was watching it, it was Big Ed was on there and his girlfriend, which I saw she has a YouTube and her videos pop up from time to time, and it seems like she's doing really, really good. I was rooting for her because she was a very, very sweet girl. You remember her, Mr. Misfit? She was very sweet. And then there was what was the other 90 Day Fiance? I remember the Nigerian guy and the big Caucasian lady that was older and really, really mean and had got like work done on her body. Yeah, I didn't care for her. She was rude. But yeah, so I haven't watched that show in a while. But I am looking to catch up on some Netflix shows in a couple weeks. So just a heads up, I really don't get to watch too much TV. Probably Puerto Rico is probably the most that I watch TV, and I would only watch like an episode from a show like once a night, and then on the weekends I may like binge watch a little something. But since I've been back in Ohio, I haven't watched anything at all. So if y'all got some suggestions for some Netflix shows, let me know. The last thing I watched on Netflix was The Tender Swindler, and then I watched the Inventing Anna show. So that was pretty. Them with some good little shows, but I haven't watched anything. So yeah, go ahead and drop some shows that I need to be watching in the comment section because I definitely want to be trying to catch up. So yeah, but overall, again, all is well, no complaints. I'm definitely gonna be trying to check in with y'all more on here because y'all know I fell off for a little bit. Logan, he said, "Hey fam, hey, 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 how you doing?" Cousin was gonna try to get on today, but her godson is graduating from his pre-K program, so yes, yes. Logan said, "I missed you when you came to Houston." No worries, I'll be back. When I tell you, my homegirl, she is trying to convince me to move to Houston. She is on a full mission. She got an extra bedroom, a guest bedroom. When we went to go look for the furniture, she was like, "Go ahead and try out your bed. Which mattress do you like?" I'm like, "You are so crazy." Hi. I'm like, "You are so crazy." So yeah, she's definitely. She was like, "My whole mission is to get you here." But y'all, I came home, I got on the scale because I was like, man, I had to gain like 12 pounds because y'all, I was eating, okay? Like, I was like a professional mukbanger out in Houston. In Houston, y'all, Logan, I don't know why the portion sizes are just ridiculous. I went to, where did we, one of the Papa's barbecue or something. I'm like, why did they give me all this thing on food? But I wasn't complaining. I ate all my food. I really don't think I left any leftovers for anywhere that I ate. I ate like all my food. So I gained 6.4 pounds when I got on the scale. I was like, yeah. But I also probably was a little dehydrated too because I wasn't drinking as much water. So I done lost like four of them 6.4 pounds. So, you know, but I enjoyed myself. Logan said I was working summer school. It just ended this week. Oh my goodness. I figured you was busy on the go. What else are you doing this summer? And hold on, Logan. Have you went to Stuffed Wings or have you been to their food truck at least? Because my homegirl said they was a food truck for years and then they ended up getting a brick and mortar. And she used to live over right across from the Houston's stadium. Like literally, like you cross the street, that was her place across from the little Target over there. And now she lives over in Midtown area. So she just moved up a little closer so she could be closer to the hospital. And it's crazy, like Houston traffic. People talk about Atlanta traffic, and y'all know I lived in Atlanta. I don't care what nobody say. Houston's traffic is way crazier than in Atlanta traffic, and I feel like it's always traffic. Like it's ridiculous, like super super crazy, super crazy. But yeah, I definitely, and I've been to Houston several times. I try to get out to Houston like it may not be every year, but like every other year I try to get out there. So I didn't go out to Houston last year, but the year before last. And then I was out there for like a couple years in a row getting a chance to visit. But yeah, I think Houston is definitely going to win the war when it comes to food. And I think because there's such like a diverse amount of food too. Like I love that they have like the Cajun like Creole component to like a lot of their spots. They still got like the soul food. They got like the barbecue. Oh, I went to this bomb Korean barbecue spot there, and I ain't gonna lie, I was looking at it because it looked a little too. It was a little too upbeat for me, and because a lot of my spots in LA, they was kind. I ain't gonna say holes in the wall, but y'all know what I mean. Like they let like the like super fancy places, but I loved them so much. But the spot I went to in Houston, it was really good. I got to see one of my students that I taught 10 years ago. Saw her 10 years ago. So, because next year she's going to have her 10-year anniversary from high school. I was like, you just made me feel real, real old. But yeah, I got to spend time with her. So we went to go get the Korean barbecue. She had never been before, and she was like, this is good. Like, she really liked it. And then we went to some little fancy ice cream place. It was called Cloud. And at first we was giving it a side eye because they didn't have like any regular flavors. The only like normal flavor they had was vanilla. Everything, even their strawberry was like strawberry with like raspberry jam. It was like this real freaky like mixtures of flavors. But we did find one flavor that we liked, and we were like, this is strange, but it works out really well. So we enjoyed eating that. That was really, really good. So yeah, no complaints with the food whatsoever. Oh, I got to go to I went to Burger Joint. I went to Zaki's. We went to a pizza spot. I had gyro. I mean, I had everything when I was out there, y'all. Like every day. There was a couple days like where we had ate like really late in the day, like didn't get our first meal till like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and we didn't even eat anything for the rest of the day because we ate so much food. I had some really good milkshakes out there. I mean, I had tried a tiramisu. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard finding a good tiramisu. That place, it wasn't all of that. It was decent though. The cream was like good, but Atlanta, they have this one restaurant. I swear, like it is the best tiramisu that I have ever tasted. It is freaking amazing. And every time I go to Atlanta, I have to get it. And mind y'all, I just started eating tiramisu this year, but now I act like I'm a whole tiramisu connoisseur because I've been to Atlanta twice already this year, and I'm trying to get to Atlanta at least one more time before I leave in August. So that is the plan. Hopefully that works out. And then I want to try to potentially get to Charlotte if I can. So those are like two on my list. Oh, I got to talk to one of my sister friends. Haven't spoken with her in it's actually been a couple of years. It's crazy, like, but whenever we like link back up, it's like we never missed a beat. But she's getting married in August, so I was looking at some flights. They were like freaking ridiculous, but hopefully these flights go down a little bit, so I may get a chance to go out to Oakland in August. I'm gonna just keep on watching flights though, because I want to say the flight was like a round trip was like $700-800, like not even like really reasonable to me. Not when I know I could. Like $400, okay. 800, I just can't do it. That's just ridiculous. And I got other places I'm trying to go to as well. So yeah, but I'm super excited for her that she's getting married. And I got to catch up with another one of my friends. So a long story short, we met in a summer program. I don't know if you guys heard of it. It's called Summer Medical Dental Program. They probably have changed the name since then, but it's basically a program for underrepresented minorities. Oh, Logan said Houston traffic is awful. Yeah, it's the worst. That's why my friend, she literally moved like 10 minutes away from where she lives now, and she said it's going to save her like 30 to 40 minutes getting to work. Because if the average person was looking, they'd be like, why are you moving from where you are right now? She's like, it's literally going to make that much of a difference. But yeah, so the program, though, it was for like underrepresented minorities back when I was in college. And it was just people from, there was like maybe 12 college campuses you could choose from. And it was for students who either wanted to be like doctors or dentists. And so met people from all over the country. They housed us. It was a 6-week program. They gave us a stipend. They paid for our flights. and they basically took good care of us for 6 weeks, and we got exposure. We got to do like shadowing, all things like that. But when I tell y'all, so me and I met a group of girls there. We just really connected, and we called ourselves the Dream Girls was our little name for that summer. But literally, I met them back in 2000 and 2008, and we have been in contact since. We tried to like schedule a girls trip like every 4 or 5 years. So we've been to our first girls trip was, what was it, Virginia Beach. Our second girls trip was Miami. Our third girls trip was Puerto Rico, and then last time we got a chance to meet up was in 2018. It was like right after I had got dismissed from med school. So we got to meet out. We did our girls trip downtown LA. So I have not seen my girls since 2018. So I definitely hope I get a chance to make it to the wedding, as well as my other friend that's part of our little group. And yeah, like it's just so good to be able to meet like genuine people that you connect with. And it's crazy because none of us ended up becoming like doctors. And it's cool just to see from the program like the different things that people are going, like the different directions people chose. I'll say out of the program, I'll probably say like half of them ended up like going on to become doctors, but the other half of us are doing like anything from like business to um like other areas in the health field, education. Like everybody's doing all different types of things, so it's cool. They have like a little alumni group on LinkedIn. And are y'all on LinkedIn? Because I need to get my LinkedIn life together. LinkedIn is definitely not my ministry right now, but everybody's telling me like, Carrie, you need to get on LinkedIn. Like you need to update your stuff and really like start networking on there and stuff. So I'm thinking about doing more of that. Um, yeah, doing more of that soon. But y'all, I'm super sad. I have not rode my bike in the last 2 weeks because I've been gone for a week, and then like the week before, the weather was awfully hot. I wasn't going on no bike ride, so I am looking forward to going on a nice long bike ride. I probably on Sundays. I usually go on like a 15 to 20 mile bike ride. So I look forward to doing one of those on this upcoming Sunday. Tomorrow, um, what's tomorrow? Oh yeah, tomorrow my dad, he's doing like a little cookout, and so like some of the family's coming over. So we haven't all been together. Well, we did have a funeral recently that we were at. So a lot of us were at the repast, but like nobody's been over here to like my dad's house in years. And we used to have like this huge like Christmas party every year, and we would make all this food, and everybody would come over on Christmas Eve. But since COVID, and we didn't do one the year before COVID, so it's been a minute. So it'll be nice to be able to see some of the family tomorrow. But yeah, so I just wanted to check in with you guys, let y'all know what I had going on. Next week, it's probably gonna be a busy week because I got a lot of training and stuff to do. But yeah, that is pretty much what is going on this way. I was thinking about doing this fitness challenge. Um, I was thinking about doing this fitness challenge that starts on Monday, so I'll keep y'all updated if I end up doing that or not, because I definitely got a couple of extra pounds that I would like to lose before I go to Mexico. But if not, I'll just wait till I go to Mexico and I'll lose the little extra bit that I'm trying to lose. Or whatever. But yeah, so for the rest of the evening, I think I'm going to go ahead and tackle this hair. Do my hair today because it definitely needs some TLC. But yeah, well, I hope you guys have a blessed weekend, and I will check in with you guys next week. All right, bye. Oh, we're taking Mercy's pictures today. Oh, nice. Oh, I cannot wait to see them. So this is her 7 months, right? And I know we delayed, so my apologies. All right, I'll see you next week. But yeah, definitely email me some pictures whenever y'all do get y'all pictures, because she is just so cute and she is growing so much. But yeah, oh, and shout out, cousin did get to sign for her house today. She gonna have to tell y'all about it next week when I get on live. I might do live from her house next week. But yeah, she got a new build, and like the contractor, they definitely dropped the ball on making sure her house was like completely ready, but it's ready enough for her to move in. So definitely shouting her out for sure. Logan said yeah, and she has 2 teeth now. Oh my goodness, she is a big girl, not with her 2 teeth. Okay, T, I know she like, I want some real food. All right, so I'll check in with you, Logan. Hopefully you can hop on live next weekend. Cousin be here too, so we can get some more updates too on what you've been up to. All right, bye. And again, follow me on my Instagram, because I'll be on Instagram with all of my shenanigans. Branded and Purpose. Branded and Purpose. All right, bye.